Hi, I'm James Davis with SoftTech Engineering. Today's demonstration is going to be on a single acting rotary ball valve with an analog positioner with an I to P. So the first thing we need to do is hook on and attach to the shaft. Through the ISA standard, we want to attach to the shaft. It gives us our direct movement, and that's our direct flow. Flow change is either making money or losing money. So we want to make sure that our gathering the data is accurate, and we're doing that right off of the shaft. So first thing we need to do is we need to know the shaft size. We have in our fixture kit different inserts or half clamps that we use. The largest one, we always want to use our largest one, but in some cases the envelope is too big, is too small, and our half clamp does not quite work. So we have the ability to go to a smaller half clamp. And in this half clamp, we have the ability to basically attach directly onto the shaft. So I will take this off. I will directly mount this onto our shaft and attach it so that it is a little snug. We can still move it, and it has a nice little attaching directly. So there we can see that it is attached directly to the shaft, and then we will attach our wire or our string that is directly there in just a moment. So once we have our half clamp attached, we will now attach our string pot using the string pot fixture. First thing we want to do is attach our U-shaped clamp. That will clamp directly on. We want to make sure it goes directly solid, so there's no anything loose. We will now attach our string pot to the block. We'll directly screw that in, and we will get them nice and secure. Once we have them nice and secure, we have the ability, this has the ability to slide up and down, spin around. It gives us a lot of versatility. So as we attach our string pot to our adapter, we will clamp directly onto the yoke. And now we have something that's very nice and very secure, not going anywhere, okay? We will now attach our wire to the string pot itself as we bring it through. And now we have it securely attached, okay? This gives us the ability to see, and it reads directly right on the stem itself, or the shaft, and we have that ability to read directly on that, okay? So now we have something secure. So as the ball valve now moves, we have the ability to see the movement on the shaft, okay? That gives us our direct measurement. I'm going to spin this around so we can attach to our pressure sensors. So as we do that, we now have the ability to attach to our pressure sensors. So we have our actuator pressure, we have our I to P pressure, and we have our supply pressure. So as we do this, we want to attach our interface box. Our interface box has our 4 to 20 signal, our position, which was our string pot movement, our actuator pressure, which is the red. Yellow will be our I to P direct pressure reading, and gray will be our supply. We're not going to be using the green. It's not going to be attached because this is a single acting actuator. So the first thing we do is we will attach our USB cable directly to the computer. We will now connect our USB cable to our interface box. Our interface box will connect. This is our data acquisition card port. You will see the light will be blinking at this point, and that means that we have communications. Next, we will attach the top, and our computer will connect through the drivers. The light remains off until we start the software. So, as we hook onto this, we will bring in our I to P pressure. which is our yellow. All of our pressure sensors are 0.1% accurate and temperature compensated. We have our actuator pressure. We follow the tubing down to that port, and we have our supply pressure, and we follow that down to our supply. We will not be using the green sensor at this point because it is single acting only. We will set that aside. Now, attaching onto our sensors, we're going to hook to our interface box first. With that, we will hook into our pressure, our 4 to 20 signal. Directly goes into the box. Our blue, which is going to be our position, will be next. Our red, which is going to be our actuator pressure, will be next. And our I to P, read our 3 to 15 pressure as we give it a 4 to 20 signal, and our supply. Now we have all the pressure sensors attached. We will go ahead and attach our green one on this side just so that it's out of the way. Now we will attach to our pressure sensors and our string pop, and also our signal. So we will directly hook onto our, we'll start with our blue one first. That's going to be our position sensor. Okay. We will now hook onto our red, which is going to be our actuator pressure. Our yellow, which will be our I to P pressure. Slide it in, turn it, it'll snap right in. And our gray, which will be our supply. Now we're all connected with our pressures and our position. We will now connect, we don't connect our green, that is set aside, so we'll just let that hang there. We'll now connect to our I to P. Red will be positive, and black will be the negative for the I to P. At this point, we have connected everything for our valve. We're ready to start logging into our software, and next we will come into our profiler icon on the screen. We'll double click on that. Once the software starts, we will now see a solid green light on our box as this loads. Now we have a blinking light on the bottom, a solid green light on the top, gives us power to the interface box, and that allows us to now gather the data. Our data is gathered at 1,000 samples per second, and our data acquisition card is a 16-bit. So we have high resolution, high sample, which is exactly what you need to do true diagnostic testing. If you have any other questions, please contact us at our website. Also, contact James Davis, myself through the website, and I can provide more information, or we can do live demos, or we can do a demo on Teams, and we can talk more and discuss. Thank you for your time.